What's going on, people on Twitch? What's going on? What's going on? I don't even know if there's anybody over there, but what's going on? We are doing another follower draft today. That's what our plan of attack is. We're doing a follower draft today. If you want to get into it, it's very simple. All you gotta do is, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, preseason's on tonight. You know, we got 3 games. What do we got? We got Colts, Ravens. We got Bengals, Eagles, and we got, what's the other one? Raiders, Seahawks. We got 3 games on tonight. If you're going to be putting some money on those games, go do it on Prize Picks. Use code TCO. When you make a $5 pick, you're going to get $50 in lineups instantly into your account, whether you win or lose. Go ahead and do that. But right now, we're doing a follower draft over on Underdog Fantasy. Head on down to Underdog Fantasy if you want to get into a draft with me. We're going to be starting here shortly. If you want to get in, drop a yes in the chat. Drop a yes in the chat if you want to get into a fantasy football league with me right now. If you're ready to get into a league with me right now over on Underdog, drop a yes. If you haven't already been in a league, drop a yes. We got people out there saying yes. Okay, so if you do want to get into a league with me, here's what you got to do. First of all, download Underdog Fantasy. That's where we're drafting. We're drafting over on Underdog Fantasy. We're drafting over there. Download Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use code TCO. That way you're going to get your first deposit matched up to $1,000 when you do that. So make sure you download Underdog Fantasy. Very important. That's the number one thing you need to do. Once you're done downloading Underdog Fantasy, then you can move on to step 2. Step 2 is going to be to join the league. But in order to join the league, you need to go download Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use code TCO. Let me get a roll call here. Let's see how many people are out there who are already ready to join a league. Drop a ready in the chat. Drop a ready in the chat if you are ready to join a league already. Drop a ready in the chat. We got 1 ready. We got 2 ready, 3 ready, 4 ready, 5 ready, 6 ready, 7 ready, 8 ready. Okay, so we got plenty of people ready to join a draft. If you're not ready, I'm going to give you 1 more minute to download Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use code TCO when you download Underdog Fantasy. That way you get your first deposit matched up to $1,000. And then we're going to join a draft here shortly. Let me find a draft for us to join. That's what... Oh, I see the one. Oh, I see 2. I see 2 drafts that we can join. Let's do a quick refresh, and then we're going to join a draft, and we're going to get into one of these so that you guys can join up. Cool? Everybody cool? Let's do it. Let's do this one. First of all, let's see if we can do a private draft. I always like to see if they fixed it. Great, they haven't fixed it yet. Awesome, swell. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get into a draft with me, we are currently sitting over on Underdog Fantasy in the 12-person $5 draft. 12-person $5 draft. If you head on down to Underdog Fantasy and you join the 12-person $5 draft, I am sitting in there right now. We have 10 more spots. 10 more spots. If you want to join a league with me, here's how you do it. Download Underdog Fantasy, use code TCO. That way you get your first deposit match up to $1,000. Then, oh my goodness, I got some crazy pop-ups coming on my computer right now. What the hell is that? Go over to Underdog Fantasy and join the 12-person $5 draft. 12-person $5 draft. We are sitting in the 12-person $5 draft over on Underdog Fantasy. I saw all those readies in the chat. Guess you weren't ready because we are currently sitting in the 12-person $5 draft over on Underdog Fantasy. Head on over there and join. That's how you get into a league with me. We got 10 more spots, ladies and gentlemen. 10 more spots. We are in the $5 12-person draft over on Underdog Fantasy. You got to go use code TCO when you do it. Go use code TCO when you download Underdog. That way you're going to get your first deposit match up to $1,000. And then, if you want to get into a league with me, we got 10 more fucking spots. We got 10 more spots, ladies and gentlemen. There's nobody even in here. I got all those readies for what? Nobody's ready. 10 more spots, ladies and gentlemen. Come join. 12-person $5 draft. 12-person $5 draft. 12-person $5 draft. We got 9 more spots. We are sitting in the 12-person $5 draft over on Underdog Fantasy. If you head on over there, you can join. 12-person $5 draft. 8 more spots available. How do you do it? You download Underdog Fantasy. You download the app. It's called Underdog Fantasy. You use code TCO when you sign up and you create your account. And then you're going to go under the draft section. You're going to hit drafts. You're going to hit NFL. And then you're going to go to the $5 section and go to the 12-person draft. Join it, and you're going to be in a league with me. We have 8 more spots, ladies and gentlemen. 8 more spots before we can get this thing started. We got 8 more spots for people to join, and we're waiting for you guys. We are waiting. We are waiting. If you want to get into a fantasy league with me, very, very simple. Today is the day to do it. Today is the goddamn day. Today is the day. Today is the day. What's the name of it? Underdog. It's literally right here. It's literally right here. Underdog Fantasy. This app right here. It's literally right here. This is what the app is called. It's called Underdog Fantasy. You're going to join Underdog Fantasy. You're going to use code TCO when you sign up. That way you're going to get $1,000 in bonus cash. And then you're going to come join this league. We got 8 more spots, ladies and gentlemen. 8 more spots. 8 more spots. We're waiting. We're waiting. I want to draft. I want to draft. You want to draft? I want to draft. Come on. We're sitting in the 12-person $5 draft over on Underdog Fantasy. Join up. Is it like Prize Picks? Yes, it's very similar. Very similar. But it's Underdog. It's Underdog. Head on over to Underdog. We got 8 more spots, people. 8 more. Where are y'all at? Where y'all at? Where are y'all at? What is going on? Where is everybody at? We got 8 more spots over in this league. 12-person, $5 draft. 12-person, $5 draft. I'm on Underdog, but how do I join the draft? Okay, so if you've already downloaded Underdog and you already used code TCO, it's very simple. Go to the section. There's a little section on top. It says drafts. If you're watching on Twitch, you're going to be able to see it. I'm doing it over there on Twitch. So you click drafts. You click NFL. And then we are currently in the 12-person $5 draft. So go under the $5 section, not the $3 section, the next one down, the $5 section. And there is a 12-person draft there, and we are sitting in that. We currently have 5 people in here. We need 7 more people to join. 7 more spots we have. 7 more spots. Tico, does Underdog have NFL futures? I think they do. I'm pretty sure they do. We gonna put some money on it? That's what we're trying to do right now. We need 7 more... Can't count. We need 7 more people to put some money on it. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. 6 more people. 6 more people, and we are going to start this draft up. If you haven't gotten into a league with me yet, now is the time to do so. There is no time like the present, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best time to get into a league. What's the room called? We are in the 12-person $5 draft. $5 draft, 12-person. Not the slow draft, the regular one. 12-person $5 draft. 12-person $5 draft. $5 draft, 12 people. How do you join? Okay, here's how you do it. You go and you download Underdog Fantasy. You download the app, Underdog Fantasy. You use code TCO when you sign up. That way you're going to get your first deposit match up to $1,000. And then once you have Underdog downloaded, you already got an account, you're signed up, you used code TCO, you did all the hard stuff. Here's what you do next. You go under drafts. At the very top, it says drafts. You have champions, drafts, live, results, rankings, newsfeed. First thing you do, go to drafts. Hit drafts, then you hit NFL. Then from NFL, it's going to show you a bunch of different drafts. We are currently sitting in the $5 section in the 12-person draft. We have 2 more spots. 2 more lucky people are going to get into this draft. 2 more. Is this best ball where it's half PPR? Also, how are the lineups set up? So how it works is that Underdog sets the best lineup for you every single week. That's what best ball is. You just draft your team. You never have to look at it again. It's fantastic. Sully Sports, what's going on? Everybody, go follow Sully Sports. If you haven't already, go follow Sully Sports, my co-host of the Not a Football Show. Go check out Sully Sports. Great news over there. Great analysis. Goober content. You're the GOAT, Deco. Thank you. We got one more spot in this... One more spot in this follower draft, ladies and gentlemen. Head on down to Underdog, use code TCO, download the app, and join the league. We're ready to go. It's time. It's time, baby. We got one more spot in here. One more spot. One more spot in the $5 12-person spot. Draft. I don't know. 5-person $12 draft. No, whoa, wait a minute. 12-person $5 draft. There we go. That's what I meant to say. 12-person, $5 draft. We are sitting in there over on Underdog. We need one more person to join to get this John started. How do I join? Go download Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use code TCO when you sign up. That way you're going to get your first deposit match up to $1,000. And then once you have created your Underdog account, you're going to be able to join the league. It's that simple. So first thing you got to do if you don't have an account already is make an Underdog account, and it's full. It's full, ladies and gentlemen. The league is full. If you didn't get in, don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If you didn't get into today's league and you still want to get into a league, guess what? We're going to be going live on Monday. We're going to be going live again on Monday, and you can join a draft that day. We're going to be going live again next week. We're going to be going live again the week after that. We're going to be going live again the week after that, and then I think football starts. So that's what we're doing. We're going live every single week, Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. until the season starts. We are doing so many leagues. And yeah, we might do a big night last night, maybe the night before the season starts. I don't know. Maybe the last preseason game. Who knows when I'll do it? Maybe, I don't know when. But we'll do one more big stream maybe where we get everybody in here. But if you didn't get into today's draft, don't worry. If you want to watch along, if you want to come watch the draft, head on down to Twitch at TCO Fantasy Show. If you head on down to Twitch at TCO Fantasy Show, follow. You'll get a shout out like Utah Oots, Tyler Cohen, 718, Q Wick, Nicholas Santino, Boba Pat, PP Season. You know, all of these people went over and followed on Twitch. So if you head on down to Twitch and you follow, you'll get a shout out. If you sub, I will write your name on the board and you will forever be cemented into the TCO Fantasy Show live stream. But we're drafting from pick 4. Pick 4. Bang. Pick 4, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I've picked from pick 4 yet. Let's see who we got here. Let's take somebody new. Let's do something different that we haven't done yet. Let's take CeeDee Lamb. Let's take CeeDee Lamb. I am taking CeeDee Lamb over Justin Jefferson every single chance I get. I don't even think it's a question. CeeDee Lamb, bring him on down. CeeDee Lamb. It's at AIM. Thank you for following. If you're watching over on TikTok. TikTok? No, TikTok. TikTok. Wait. Why is TikTok? Oh, this one's TikTok. Okay. If you're watching over on TikTok, head on down to Twitch at TCO Fantasy Show. Follow. Get a shout out. If you sub, I will write your name on that board behind me. Get your name on the board. Ooh, can't talk. Jadon Blue returned to practice in street clothes after leaving with an ankle injury. They believe it's a twisted ankle. Twisted ankle for Mr. Jadon Blue. Tico, who do I got this year? No bias? Like winning the Super Bowl? Is that what you mean? How many wide receivers and RBs are started in best ball? So in this league particularly, you're starting... in this league, you will be starting 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, a tight end, a flex, and you'll have 10 bench spots. So you're trying to fill 3 wide receivers, a quarterback, 2 running backs, and a flex, and a tight end. That is what you're attempting to fill in these drafts. That's what you're looking to do. That's what the goal is. That's what the goal is here. How's my day going? My day's going pretty well. Made a few videos. We got some preseason football on tonight. I think the first game starts at 7 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, I think. Right? Yeah. Colts-Ravens starts at 7 p.m. Get to watch Anthony Richardson for a quarter and a half. That should be fun. There's an account impersonating me. There are so many accounts impersonating me. Just know that there's only one TCO Fantasy Show, and that's it. That's all I can really tell you. I'm sorry. There's so many freaking accounts out there impersonating me. It's ridiculous. I can't do anything about it either. Can't get rid of them. Can't get rid of them. But Hudson Schultz, thank you for following. B. Bake, thank you for following. Fuzi New, thank you for following. King Boo, thank you for following. Lockable Bread, thank you for following. If you're watching over on TikTok, oh, I just threw my phone, or not a phone, marker. If you're watching over on TikTok, head over to Twitch at TCO Fantasy Show. Follow, get a shout out. If you sub, I'll write your name on the board. Yeah, that's what I'll do. If you sub, I will write your name on the board. I'm going to fix this a little bit. I want it to be a little bit further that way. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little off-center. Yeah, there we go. It's a little better. Are you going to watch the Eagles game? I'm going to watch all 3 games tonight. That's my plan. Ravens money line, I'm taking it. I don't know if it's a good pick, but I'm taking it. That's what I'm taking tonight. I don't know. Ravens are dude, the Ravens are freaking, they're mad underdogs too. Mad underdogs. Crazy underdogs. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up here on the clock. Who are we going to take? Who are we going to take? Let's see. A.J. Brown's available. Lab McConkey's available. Bucky Irving's available. We went wide receiver with our first pick. We went CeeDee Lamb with our first pick. This is the first time we've drafted CeeDee Lamb. We have not drafted CeeDee Lamb yet. This is the first time we've done that. I think I see where I want to go. I think I see what I want. I think I see what I want. You know, we'll see what the champ does. What did y'all think? Anybody look at my running back rankings today? What did y'all think of the running back rankings? Any crazy things? Oh, baby, I get him. Yeehaw. Give me Bucky Irving, baby. Give me Bucky Irving. I'll take Bucky Irving in the second every freaking chance I get. I love me some Bussy Irving. I agree with Gibbs as the RB1. Okay. What about Josh Jacobs in the rankings? I had Josh Jacobs a little lower in my rankings. I'm sorry. I'm expecting a bit of a regression for Josh Jacobs. I think they're gonna not have to lean on the run as much as they did last year, with Jordan Love being healthier and adding some more weapons in the wide receiver room. I don't think they're gonna have to lean on Josh Jacobs as much. So I have Josh Jacobs a little bit lower in my rankings than everybody else. Who else did I have a little bit lower in my rankings? Jonathan Taylor, because I think that offense isn't gonna be as good as people think. Yeah. We've got Bucky Irving, CeeDee Lamb. What are we going to do here? T. Higgins is available. Marvin Harrison Jr. is available. Jackson Smith and Jigba's available. I'm going to take JSN. Listen, I remember I was saying a couple days ago, I don't know if anybody was here or heard it, but I was saying that I was falling a little bit out of love with JSN. Well, now I'm falling back in love with him. I freaking love JSN. I don't know if I love him in the third, though. It might be a bit of a reach. Third might be a little high for him. You know, if you can get JSN in the fourth, whoo-hoo. You get JSN as your fourth player, man. Any updates on Slater? Not yet. I haven't heard any updates on Slater. This is the Twitch camera. Grab the camera for a Lamar edit. Oh, wait. Fuck. Wait, did I do that right? I got two cameras, so it fucks me up. I don't know if it's the TikTok one or the freaking the TikTok one or the Twitch one messing me up here. What do I think about the Raiders? I think the Raiders are being wildly underrated. I think that I also just dropped my marker, and that every single time I drop my marker, I can never find it. Drafted Dak Prescott first round and never turned back. Real. Thoughts on Pacheco? I think Pacheco's not a terrible pick at where he's going right now. Not an awful pick. Grab the cam for a Diddy edit? No, thank you. I'm good. Year 3 in Indy for Anthony Richardson. We get to see Anthony Richardson tonight. That's going to be fun. Anthony Richardson's fighting for his job tonight. I think Daniel Jones is going to play as well, I believe. I believe it's going to be a quarter and a half of Anthony Richardson and probably a quarter and a half of Daniel Jones. And then the fourth quarter is going to be Riley Leonard. So I think I might watch that entire game. I might actually watch that entire game just because I want to see those Colts quarterbacks, which might not be something I want to watch, but I think I am. And then on the other side of the ball, you got Cooper Rush, who's going to be the starting QB for the Ravens. You got, who else do you got? What else do the Ravens, who else are the Ravens going to have out there? You think Mike Green will be playing? Think Mike Green will get some play tonight, maybe a quarter or two? That'd be fun to see. I'd like to see some Mike Green, see how that translated to the NFL. Is Milroe playing? Yes, I think Milroe is starting. I think Jalen Milroe is starting. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Jalen Milroe is starting. And then for the Eagles, you have, who's the Eagles quarterback? What was his name? Is it Tanner McKee? Who's the quarterback for the Eagles? Who's the backup quarterback for them? Thank you, TCO, for what you do. I do it every day, man, providing NFL news. Is this draft full? Yes, this draft is full, but we're going to be doing another one next Monday if you want to join. Next Monday, we'll be going live at 5 p.m. If you didn't get into today's league, don't worry. We will be going live again next Monday at 5 p.m. If you want to get ahead of the game, go download Underdog Fantasy. Use code TCO when you sign up. That way you'll be able to, just be able to join when we do the draft next week on Monday. Also, if you plan on, making some money tonight, head on down to Prize Picks. Use code TCO over on Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't got Prize Picks already, go download it. It's a great app. We love Prize Picks. Fantastic app. Fantastic app. We love Prize Picks. We love Underdog. We love everybody. We love Kalshi. We love all of them. We love everyone. Tico, pick my first Madden 26 franchise team. The Cleveland Browns. That's gonna be your first franchise. What day does Madden come out? Monday? The 11th? Monday? Oof, I'm excited. I want to play some fucking Madden. Do I like JSN in fantasy? I just drafted him. I just drafted JSN. Tico, are the Ravens winning tonight? I sure hope so. We put some money on them. I sure hope they win. Tico, should I trade the first pick for a second, third, and fourth? I hate that bullshit, man. I hate that. I hate people who are trading their picks in redraft leagues. I think it's the stupidest thing. I think it's the dumbest thing. I hate that. I hate it. I'm not a fan of people trading their picks in a redraft league. Keep your picks in your redraft league. Don't trade them. Don't trade them away. Don't do all that bullshit. It's a draft. Freaking draft the guys you want. If you want somebody, here, draft them around early. Get your guys. You got guys you want? Get them. Okay, we're on the clock here, though. Sorry, give me a second. I want James Cook. Yeah, I want James Cook. I don't even think it's a question. Give me James Cook. Yeah, I want James Cook. Thank you. Give me James Cook. WRB2 in the fourth, man. James Cook in the fourth. Ooh, I love that. I freaking love that. Ooh. I love that. I'm going to put $300 on Cooper Rush. Sir, second, 330. Okay, wait. I'm going to actually look and see on Prize Picks right now. Let's see what picks we got going on Prize Picks. If you want, head on down to Prize Picks. Use code TCO. Let's see if there's anything good over there that is worth taking. Maybe we'll throw a little bit of extra money on tonight. 30%. Did I just see a 30%? 30% NFL preseason payout boost over on Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. Go get that. I didn't even see that. I'm about to use that. Opt in. Thank you. They're boosting whatever money you get on whatever your pick is by 30%. That's pretty nice. Let's see. What are we going to take here, ladies and gentlemen? Are there any picks that we like tonight for the preseason? That Jalen Milroe 28.5 rushing yards is staring me right in the eyeballs. That's a nice one. What else is nice here? I'm on the clock. Xavier Worthy. I think Xavier Worthy is the pick here. Yeah, I think it'd be stupid not to go Xavier Worthy. Oh my God, Kenneth Walker's still on the board in the 5th? Really? Wow. Wowza. Chuba Hubbard's still on the board too? Damn, but it's a 3 wide receiver league. I'm going to take Xavier Worthy. That's a high upside play. Give me Xavier Worthy with a 5th round pick. I like that. That's a good one. So we start off our team with CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, JSN, James Cook, Xavier Worthy. That's how we start this, John. I like that. I literally was about to say Jalen Milroe rushes. Yeah, I don't hate that one. I don't hate that. I'm not hating that. Geno Smith passing yards. I'm not loving that. Wait, let's see who's got. Do they got Dante Thornton receiving yards on here? Do they got Dante Thornton receiving yards? No, they don't have Dante Thornton receiving yards. I want Dante Thornton receiving yards. No, I want Dante Thornton receiving yards. Is Dante Thornton not playing? Did Dante Thornton really work his way that far up the depth chart where he's not playing? Not even is that even possible? Jermaine Burton receiving yards. I don't know. I'm trying to find some fun picks. I want to put some more money on this. I'm excited now. I want to put some more picks on this. I'm gonna do another Prize Picks video for tomorrow. We'll do another one tomorrow. Make some more picks. I love doing that. I do. I can't lie. But I want to get my 30% preseason payout boost. You should go get your 30% preseason boost too. Look right there. Get your preseason boost over on Prize Picks. Use code TCO. Go get your preseason boost, 30%. That's pretty nice. I don't know. What are we going to take here? I think Riley Leonard less than 60 passing yards is a great pick. I think I'm going to take that. I think I'm going to go with that one. I don't know. What else? DTR is playing for the Eagles? I forgot DTR was on the Eagles. 40 passing yards for DTR. I almost, woohoo. Woo! I almost want to take that one. Woohoo! Ooh, got me feeling some type of way. I forget that Aiden O'Connell is still on the Raiders. Holy shit, we're going to get to see Aiden O'Connell tonight. Totally forgot about him. I think I'm going to take less than 64 passing yards for Joe Burrow, just because I don't think he's going to be out there long enough to hit that. I think I'm going to take Jonathan Taylor, 18.5 rushing yards. I might take the under on that. I might take the less on that. Let's see. Is there anybody who just sucks? What's my opinion on Sutton or Genty for higher or lower than 21 rushing yards? It's probably safe to take lower. Probably the safe bet to take lower on that. I don't even think it's here anymore. I don't see it. I think they took Ashton Genty rushing yards away. I think they got rid of it. I think they had to take it off. That sucks. Okay. I want one more pick. I think I'm going to take Tyler Loop more than one field goal. I think that's good. I like that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to take I'm going to draft somebody real quick is what I'm going to do. Oh, Deebo Samuel's staring me right in my eyeballs. Who else is staring me right in my eyeballs? I don't like any of those running backs. Let's take Deebo Samuel. Let's get Deebo. Oh, give me Deebo. We take Deebo here in the 6th round. That's kind of early, though. Jeez. Deebo climbing up the ADP. Shit. Whew, that's high. Deebo was not always that high. That's kind of crazy. Deebo was not always that high. Deebo is much more expensive than he used to be. Tico, do I like James Cook and Josh Jacobs as a running back duo? I love that. I think that's a very good duo. Let's see. Let's take this. What does this pay? This pays 20 to pay 156, 10 to pay 78. Okay, so we just took. This is not advice, but I just took Riley Leonard to have less than 60 passing yards, Tyler Loop to make more than one field goal, and Joe Burrow to have less than 64 passing yards. That's what I just took. We'll see how that goes for us, but that is what we're taking. Ooh, Ricky Pearsall made it back to me. Give me Ricky. I don't know if y'all watched the training camp takeaways for today, but Ricky Pearsall is the man over in San Fran. Ricky, no! Ricky! Wait, actually, I want to play that sound. Ricky! Ricky, no! Where is that? Ricky. Ricky, no! Oh my God, I just want the clip. Oh, here it is. Ricky! I thought I remembered it being Ricky, no! I don't know why I thought I remembered it being like that. Haven't watched Boys in the Hood in a while. Been a minute. Tico, is taking Josh Allen as my first pick a good choice? Probably not. Blue worth drafting? Not really. Not at the moment. Now he's hurt. Javonte Williams is... I think Javonte Williams is just getting that much better, looking that much nicer with all those injuries. This is an interesting wide receiver room we got here. We got CeeDee Lamb as our 1, Jackson Smith and Jigba as our 2, Xavier Worthy as our 3, Deebo Samuel as our 4, and Ricky Pearsall as our 5. We have 2 running backs, Bucky Irving and James Cook, and we're still searching for another player. I don't know who. 6 picks away, though. What's a good fourth-round pick? The receivers in the fourth round are very good. If you can get one of those running backs who falls, KW 3 sticks, give me Kenneth Walker there. I don't mind that. Who else? Chuba. Chuba's over there. I think Chuba's a great pick. Tico, I took Rodrigo Blankenship second overall. Am I cooked? Yeah, you might be. Jason, thank you for following. Lafayette, thank you for following. Scope, thank you for following. Kyler, thank you for following. Le'Veon, thank you for following. It's Judy, thank you for following. Hudson Schultz, thank you for following. If you're watching over on TikTok, head over to Twitch at TCO Fantasy Show. If you follow, you will get a shout out. If you sub, I will write your name on this board. Yeah. And if you want to watch the draft, we're showing it over there on Twitch. We're not showing it on TikTok, obviously. So head on down to Twitch, and you can see the draft over there. We're drafting over on Underdog, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't use code TCO on Prize Picks. Let's see. What are we going to do with this next pick? What are we going to do? What shall we do? What will we do? I need a tight end. I don't like any of these tight ends. Oh, I do like a few of these tight ends, actually. I take back what I just said. I take it all back. I see a lot of running backs I like as well. There's some fun running backs back here in the late rounds. Have I ever thought of making a comedy show? I'm not a comedian. I'm the Tico Fantasy Show. I'm gonna take Scam Scattaboo. Haven't got him yet in a couple leagues, just trying to grab him a couple times. I'd much rather draft Cam Scattaboo than Tyrone Tracy, that's for damn sure. I think Cam Scattaboo is a significantly better back. I think Tyrone Tracy is very inefficient. I think you should stay away from Tyrone Tracy. Shakir is the wide receiver 1 for the Bills. Not in my opinion. Is A-Chain a first or second round pick? For sure. I have the 6th overall pick in one of my drafts, and I'm considering taking Devon Achane there. I love Devon Achane this season. I like, it's the decision is between CMC, Devon Achane, and if somebody falls like Saquon Barkley, like that's a decision for me. That's where I'm at right now. I don't think I can get a better running back than Zach Charbonnet at this pick. Zach Charbonnet's a great player. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't take Zach Charbonnet here. If Kenneth Walker goes down, no matter what it is, I think Charbonnet's a fun guy. We're gonna grab Sharb's receiving upside. Sharby. Charbonnet. So that rounds out our running back room a little bit better. Bucky Irving, James Cook, Cam Scattaboo, Zach Charbonnet. That should be a slightly better running back room. Tico, I saw the hardest Cam Scattaboo edit ever. I love Cam Scattaboo, man. He's a fun guy. And yes, he's currently dealing with an injury right now, which is hurting his ADP a little bit, which is good. Buy the dip. He is dipping a little bit in the rankings. I'm buying that all day. Give me it. Give me all the Cam Scattaboo shares I can get. Give me all the Cam Scattaboo shares. We like Cam Scattaboo. I like Cam Scattaboo a lot. I'm a big Cam Scattaboo guy. Jets standout running back Breece Hall posted another cryptic message on his social media account today. Let's check out what that's about. He posted on... What'd he post? On Twitter, time will tell. Let's go look at Breece Hall's Twitter real quick. See what's going on over there. Breece Hall posted, that's all he said. It wasn't even in response to anything. 6 hours ago at 11:16 a.m., Breece Hall said, time will tell. Time will tell, and that's it. That's all he said. Time will tell. Maybe that means big season incoming for Breece Hall. I don't know. Been waiting for it. That boy Cheeto, thank you for following. If you're watching over on TikTok, head over to Twitch at Tico Fantasy Show. Follow, get a shout out. If you sub, I will write your name on the board behind me. And I'll just be forever grateful. I'll go crazy. I might sing a song. If you drop a sub. I don't know, man. I might start singing. Yeah. I might start singing. Who knows? But in the meantime, head on over there to Twitch at TCO Fantasy Show. Follow, get a shout out, sub, get your name on the board. Name on the board. Get your name on the board. Which wide receiver would I want as my wide receiver 1 at the end of the second round? The end of the second? Who's back there? Sometimes, it usually doesn't happen, but sometimes A.J. Brown makes it back there. Lad McConkey is always cool, a cool guy back there. T. Higgins, T. Higgins has some high upside back there. Who else is at the back of the second that I like? I'm trying to think about who else is at the back of the second. If you give me some names, I'll tell you whether or not I like them. Jaylen Waddle in the late third round is a good pick. Okay, no, not true. Who do you think wide receiver 1 in fantasy is going to be? BTJ. I think BTJ has a good shot. I think Nico Collins has a good shot. If you're holding my arm behind my back and asked me who I was picking to be the wide receiver 1, I'd probably just say Jamar Chase. I think that's the cop-out answer. I think that's the easiest answer because if Jamar Chase doesn't get hurt, Jamar Chase should probably be the wide receiver 1. But wide receiver 1s never repeat, so it's like, you like Bucky late second? I love Bucky late second. I think Bucky Irving in the late second is one of the best picks you can make in the entire draft. I think it's a fantastic pick. I'm a huge fan of him back there. Okay. We're coming up on my pick, the 10:09. I still don't have a tight end. I still don't have a quarterback. Am I going to be able to get a guy that I haven't gotten in any of my drafts yet? I am. Okay, I'm going to take Kyle Pitts. I haven't taken Kyle Pitts in a single draft yet. This is the first time I've drafted Kyle Pitts. That's exciting. Kyle Pitts, bring him on home. In the 10th round, please, bring him on home. Bring him home. I'll take him. Can we see your team? I can't show my team on TikTok just because I'm showing it on Twitch. But I'll tell you it. Right now, we still don't have a quarterback. But we have Bucky Irving, James Cook, Cam Scattaboo, Zach Charbonnet, CeeDee Lamb, JSN, Xavier Worthy, Deebo Samuel, Ricky Pearsall, and Kyle Pitts. That is the current squad. Do you always wait for QB? I don't always wait for QB, but in the past 2 drafts I have, and I kind of like how it works. I kind of like how it works out. I kind of like it. Can't lie. I have liked how it worked the past 2 times, but we'll see if it works again today. I don't know. It might not. Might bite me in the ass, I don't want to get bitten in the ass, but maybe it does. You never know. Caleb Williams goes. There's one less QB I can draft. What pick do I have? Pick number 4 right now is what I'm drafting from. Are the Dolphins going to have a good season? Probably not. Probably not at all. I don't never pick a QB till round 5. I mean, it's not crazy. It depends on what type of league you're in. You can pick a QB earlier than that. It's okay. Like, it's not that wild. But if you're watching on TikTok, head over to Twitch. Go over to Twitch at TCO Fantasy Show if you want to see the draft. And if you follow, you will get a shout out. If you sub, I'll write your name on the board. Like 12NC, Mav, You Play Mostert, Nick MC, Felix, Sis Chris, Skibbity Ohio, Carson the Packer, Jay Mooney, and Choppy Muffin. All the subs. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for those subs. And yeah, man, if you guys just sub, I'll gladly write your name on the board. Najee Harris in the 11th, a guy who hasn't even touched the field yet, might not even have an eyeball. Interesting pick. I was hoping that, should I wait on quarterback again? Is that crazy? Yeah, no, that's crazy. I can't do that. Drake May or Justin Herbert? Drake May or Justin Herbert? I'm going to take Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert, with the addition of Keenan Allen, Justin Herbert's got so many good receiving options this year in his offense. He's got Lab McConkey. He's got Trey Harris. He's got Keenan Allen back. He's got Quentin Johnston, Keandre Lambert-Smith. So many fun guys in that offense for him to utilize. Omari and Hampton out of the backfield. I mean, so many fun guys. And I love Drake May. Drake May's cool as well, but he's not Justin Herbert quite yet. The goal is for Drake May to eventually become Justin Herbert. He's not there yet. So we take Jay Herbo here in the 11th as our QB. I don't mind that. I like that. That works. 14 more picks until we're back on the clock. Do you think David Montgomery is a good flex option? No, I don't. I'd rather have a wide receiver at flex than David Montgomery. You know, go for the upside. Go for the upside play. He's also got INT and 0 line issues. Tico, you think Cam Scat is a good RB2? I'm having so many doubts. I don't know if he's a good RB2 for fantasy football. That might be crazy to have him as your RB2 right out the gate. But I think he's a really good stash play. I think he could be good, get better as the season progresses. I think he'll definitely get better as the season progresses. And I think with the more games that pass by and the more that they see Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scatteraboo out there at the same time, I think this backfield's going to shift more to Cam Scatteraboo's favor just because I think Cam Scatteraboo is a better running back than what's his face, Tyrone Tracy. So I like the Cam Scatteraboo pick. I think you can definitely take him. I wouldn't draft him as my RB2. I have him right now as my RB. I drafted him in this league as my RB3, but this is also a best ball league, so you know, it's whatever. Cam Scatteraboo is my RB3, and Zach Charbonnet is my RB4. You know, we're just drafting guys back here who could eventually have a good week at the RB position. That's the goal with that. Coming back up here in 5 picks. Tennessee Titans posted a video of the day in the life of the star wide receiver Calvin Ridley. Tico Egbuka, the best rookie wide receiver. You know it. I'm not even gonna. There's not even a debate. I love Emeka Egbuka. He's my favorite wide receiver in this class. I absolutely love Emeka Egbuka. Dubsky, thank you for following. If you're watching over on Twitch, head over to... Oh, thank you for the bits, Z-Dal. Thank you for the bits. 90, how do I join? We're not doing another draft today, but we'll be doing another draft on Monday. If you go ahead and download Underdog Fantasy, make sure you use code TICO when you sign up. Download Underdog Fantasy and just get that all set up. And we'll be ready to do a draft on Monday with you. So just go download Underdog Fantasy. Have you played Madden? I play Madden all the time. I can't wait. I think it comes out on Monday. Rasheed worth the risk? No, I hate Rasheed Rice. I have not drafted Rasheed Rice one time this year, and I don't plan on doing it either. I have no plans on drafting Rasheed Rice in any of my leagues. I don't like Rasheed Rice. I relate to Drake. Thank you for following. I'm about to be back up on the clock. Damn, someone took Jordan Love. I wanted Jordan Love. Who took Jordan Love? Damn you, Simon. I wanted Jordan Love. J.J. McCarthy, C.J. Stroud, Michael Penix. I think I'm going to probably go Tua because I think Tua's got the best upside out of all these guys. I've been taking Tua in a lot of these leagues. Give me Tua as my wide receiver, QB2. I like to think Justin Herbert and Tua can switch off with good weeks, so I don't mind that. I think that could work. I also got Chuba Hubbard in the 4th. Nice. All right, thanks. Gotcha. I got you, Z-Dell. Head on over to Twitch. Go over to Twitch at Tico Fantasy Show. Follow the Tico Fantasy Show over on Twitch. I'm losing my voice. I gotta shut the fuck up. Love you too, buddy. I love you, tree hugger. Hey, we got a sub, Z-Dal. Thank you for the sub, Z-Dal. Thank you so much for getting that name on the board, Z-Dal. Z-Dal going on the board. Z-Dal. How do I spell that? D-A-H. Z-Dal. Z-Dal, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that support. Thank you. Real ass shit. Thank you so much, Z-Dal. Look at it. Now you're cemented. Your name is on the board. You will forever be on the board until we erase the board. Shit, I'm on the clock. I haven't gotten to taking Cam Ward. I said yesterday I wanted to take Cam Ward, so let's get Cam Ward. But thank you for the sub, Z-Dal. WZ-Dal in the chat. Who did I just draft? Cam Ward. I think there's some upside there with Cam Ward. I like him. Bulldog Eddie Adams, thank you for following. Who plays tonight? A lot of people play tonight. A lot of people play tonight. So we got Colts Ravens at 7 p.m., so that starts in about an hour. Then we have Bengals Eagles, and then we have Seahawks Raiders that I think starts at 10 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. if I'm not wrong. No, I'm wrong. It's 7 p.m., 7:30, and 10. That's what it is. Bulldog Eddie Adams, thank you for following. Thank you for the sub, Z-Dow. That was pretty W. That was pretty W. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'll take that. Take that all day. Thanks. Do you think DK Metcalf is going to be a top 10 wide receiver? I believe I had DK Metcalf right outside my top 10. So not top 10, but pretty damn close. If there's an injury, he could be top 10, which there always is. There always is an injury, isn't there? Somebody always gets hurt. What do we need to draft? We have 2 QB. No. Z-Dow gifted a. Oh my God. Did Z-Dow just give another sub? Gifted 1 sub to. Oh, thank you for another sub, Z-Dow. I can't write your name on the board twice, but thank you so much for the sub, Z-Dow. W-Mans. W-Mans. Thank you for the sub. I don't know. I can't write your name again, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much for the sub. Real ass shit. WZDal in the chat. Waffle Colin, thank you for following. Waffle Colin, thank you for following. WZDal. WZDal. Good shit. Salute. Hey, what are your thoughts on Evan Ingram? I like Evan Ingram. You know, I think he lacks some upside for sure, but I definitely think he's also, I think he's very much, safe floor play with Evan Ingram. TCO, you got to start singing now. What do you want me to sing? Let me think. What do I sing? Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your. Thank you for the follow, Speedy. On your lips, treat yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is. What are my money line picks for today? Well, I'm taking the Ravens to beat the Colts. That was what I took. Do I watch the WWE? No, not really. Not consistently. Every now and then I'll give it a watch, but not really. I don't really watch it. I'm on the clock. Hunter Henry. I like Hunter Henry. If I don't take Hunter Henry, I could take Hunter Henry. Yeah, Hunter Henry's the pick there. We're definitely taking Hunter Henry. Let's grab Hunter Henry. We're going to put Hunter Henry on the board. Freaking, what's his face? One of Drake May's favorite targets is Hunter Henry. He's been lighting it up, getting a lot of work. Really like Hunter Henry. MHJ breakout year? I sure hope so. I'd love to see a Marvin Harrison Jr. breakout year. That would make me happy. Madden MVP came out today. Huh. I'm having the urge to take Kyle Pitts again. I took Kyle Pitts. I grabbed me some Kyle Pitts. Who's your award predictions for this year? Josh Allen MVP repeat. Nico Neighbors or BTJ at the 110. Oof. I would have to say Brian Thomas Jr. Diggs is going to cook. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that believing in Stephon Diggs. He hasn't looked great so far in joint practice. He hasn't really done anything that special. Demario Douglas, on the other hand, Demario Douglas has been the man in joint practices who's shown up and shown out. Why do I hate Jackson Dart? You know, I always got to pick a quarterback to hate every year. You know, Bo Nix one year, Jackson Dart another. But with Bo Nix, I was obviously very wrong. With Jackson Dart, I feel like I'm correct. That one I feel like I'm going to get right. You know, I don't think Jackson Dart was worthy of that pick. A first-round pick to trade up and get him, I don't think he was worthy of. I think Brian Dable is going to get fired if they don't win enough games this year. I think Mr. Joe Schoen is going to get fired if they don't win enough games. You know, I think there's a lot of problems there. Zach Ertz is staring me right in the eyes. He's telling me to pucker up, but so is Isaiah Likely. Let's grab Isaiah Likely. I like that as a good upside play at the back of my tight end position. Give me Isaiah Likely. That could win me a week, you know. Maybe Isaiah Likely comes back from that injury, drops a 20-point week, and bang, that wins me the week. So I liked Isaiah Likely. It's all about getting all the upside you can. Raiders or Seahawks tonight? The Seahawks got a lot of good young guys, and I want to go the Seahawks, but, you know, I did that same exact thing last week with the Lions and got my ass whooped. So, I don't know. I think I might say the Raiders. It's a fun coaching showdown, you know, very fun coaching showdown with Pete Carroll, coaching against his old team, and Mike McDonald coaching against the Raiders, and Chip Kelly. There's just a lot of fun things. Clint Kubiak, we're going to get to see how this offense works a little bit in the first preseason game. I'm a bit excited for that one. It doesn't start till 10 p.m., but I'm definitely going to be watching it. I'm very excited for that one. I watch the preseason, man. The preseason's important to me. I like to see how these offenses are schemed and what they're doing. And, you know, even if they're not playing their starters, I still want to see what's going on. Still want to see what's up. We haven't taken a running back in a while, and I think I'm going to be screwed at the one in back position. Not true. I see a few guys down here that I like. Taj Brooks is cool. Keaton Mitchell's going to get a lot of play tonight. Yeah, there's some fun guys down there still. Braxton Jones. Protector of the year? I don't know. There's so many people who go in Protector of the year. I got no idea. It's going to be an interesting one. I don't even know how they're going to determine that. Milrow under. We're taking the Milrow under. Is that really how we're feeling? Ooh. If you're watching over on TikTok, head on over to Twitch at TCO Fantasy Show. If you follow, you will get a shout out. If you sub, I will write your name on the board right here. Am I happy for Trey Lance? Hell yeah, I'm happy for Trey Lance, man. Trey Lance is going to solidify himself as a backup QB in the NFL. Woo! I don't think he'll ever make it back to the starting range, but still, he's young. He's still got so much time left on his hands. I love Trey Lance. You know, there's still a chance. Still a chance. Still a chance for Trey Lance. What are my thoughts on Calvin Austin? I don't think he's going to be fantasy relevant. How will he do in the NFL? He couldn't do it in college. How will he do it? How will he do it in the NFL? Who? Trey Lance? There's still a chance. Chance for Trey Lance. How do I think Drake May is going to be? I don't know, but Vegas thinks Trey Lance is going to, or not, I'm sorry. Vegas thinks Drake May is going to be pretty good. You know, Vegas has the Patriots win total, I think, at 8.5. Pretty wild, pretty high. We're gonna take Woody Marks. I haven't drafted him in any of my leagues yet, but Woody Marks is a fun running back just because Joe Mixon is, you know, a little banged up, and Woody Marks is the backup there. Woody Marks, they traded up to get him. Texans traded up to get Woody Marks, and we grab him here. He could be a fun guy later down the road, down the stretch. He could be somebody who's good for fantasy, so we're grabbing Woody Marks. We are going to need... What do we need? We have 3 quarterbacks, 5 running backs, 5 wide receivers, and 3 tight ends. So we could go a running back and a receiver with these last 2 picks if we feel so inclined. Are there any receivers we see who, well, we're going to be back up on the clock in a second. Let's go running back. Let's see. Who can give us a good week? Who could give us a good week? Who could possibly give us a big week? Out of any of these guys, Blake Corum possibly if he goes down, Raheem Mostert if he goes down, but not really. None of these guys are really providing much for me. I'm gonna take Miles Sanders just because there's some way for Miles Sanders to get back to the top of that depth chart. I'm trying to get some rice and beans tonight. I'm trying to get some rice and beans. I think I'm gonna get me some rice and beans. Oof. Whew. Some carne asada. Some rice beans carne asada. Oof. What y'all know about that rice beans carne asada? That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling tonight. I think I'm gonna go in that way. Some papusas. Bussin'. I don't know what y'all know about that. What do y'all know about that? What y'all know about the papusa? Tamal. What do y'all know about that? Nothing. Y'all know nothing. Y'all don't know about that. Culture. But yeah, we're heading into the last round of this draft. If you haven't already, if you haven't gotten into a league with me and you want to get into a league with me, here's what you need to do. First of all, if you haven't got into a league with me yet and you still want to, drop a yes down in the chat. Yeah, that El Salvadorian food. You know what's good. Babusas. I'm going to fuck that shit up. We'll get some papusas later. Yes, so drop a yes in the chat if you still want to get into a league with me and have not already. Let me know. Drop a yes in the chat, and I'm going to be talking directly to you guys. Edits by Ryder, money sign number 1, AJ, M&G Sports Cards, Flock Brock. Yeah, so listen, guys. If you want to get into a league with me, we're gonna do another draft. Like, listen to me. I'm talking. Wait, what camera is this? Right here. I'm talking directly to you right now. If you want to get into a league with me, we're going to go live on Monday, okay? We're going to go live on Monday at exactly 5 p.m. I want you to be there at 5 p.m. I want you to go now and download the Underdog app and use code TCO when you do it. That way you can double your first deposit. And when you do that, I just want you to do that so that you put yourself in a position to easily join the draft on Monday. So be here at 5 p.m. It's either going to be a $3 or a $5 buy-in. It's not going to be much. Put $10 in the Underdog app. Don't do anything crazy. And go put some money in the app. Use code TCO when you do it. So they'll do, or put $5. They'll turn it into 10. You could do that and get a free pick. You could do that. That's probably the way to do it. Or you could put $10 and make it 20. Put 20 and make it 40. Do whatever you want. If they do it up to $1,000, doesn't matter. But go download Underdog, put some money in the app, and get it ready to go. Because on Monday at 5 p.m., I'm going to do a draft with you guys. Monday at 5 p.m., we're going to all do a draft together. You're going to be here at Monday at 5 p.m. That's all you need to do. If you're here at Monday at 5 p.m., you will get into the draft with me. You right there. You will be getting into the draft with me. So head on over there, download the app, use code TCO. What time zone? We're going to do it Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. I'm in Florida. I'm on Florida time, Florida time, Florida Jit time. That's what we're on. Do I have merch? I have a box. It's so funny you ask if I have merch. I'm going to answer that question in 1 second right after I make this next pick. I want a receiver who can have a big week like Dontavian Wicks. Dontavian Wicks will have one stupid big week. But do I have merch? So I have a whole box. I never tried to sell these. I have a whole box of shirts that say, we gonna put some money on it. I have 50 shirts that say, we gonna put some money on it, and I never sold them on anything. They're just sitting in the box. They're over in the corner of my room, the filming room, just sitting over there doing nothing. And, yeah, I have a whole box of shirts that say, we gonna put some money on it. Never sold them, never did anything with them, never had the time. They're just sitting over there in the corner. Maybe I'll give them away. I was thinking about maybe going to a Dolphins game this year or a Steelers game or, some type of game and just giving out shirts. I was thinking about doing that with them. I don't really want to sell them. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do all that, put that shit together. I don't want to do all that. But, yeah, I was thinking about maybe going out to a game and giving away some shirts to some followers if y'all are at the game and you find me. That's what I was thinking. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll give out some shirts eventually. Who knows? Maybe we'll ship some shirts out. But I think our draft is done. We finished this draft with Justin Herbert, Tua, Cam Ward. Not a great QB room, but a good enough to get the job done. We finished with our RB room being Bucky Irving, James Cook, Cam Scadaboo, Zach Charbonnet, Woody Marks, and Miles Sanders. And we finished with our wide receiver room being CeeDee Lamb, JSN, Xavier Worthy, Deebo Samuel, Ricky Pearsall, and Dontavian Wicks. And then our tight end room is Kyle Pitts, Hunter Henry, Isaiah Likely. That's what we get with our team here. Not awful, not great. Is there anybody out there who wants me to rate their team who is in this draft? Let me know, and I will rate your team if you are in this draft. Drop your team name in the chat, and I will rate it for you. Just let me know if anybody wants me to rate their team. Bengals? Were you in the thing? No Bengals. Anybody who wants me to rate their team, let me know. Best NFL news source, you know it, your number one source for NFL news. One day we'll be popping. Torn patellar tendon out for the year? That sucks. Is that true? Breaking news, Chargers star offensive tackle Rashawn Slater is feared to have suffered a season-ending patellar tendon injury, a devastating loss for the Chargers. That sucks. Utah Utes, let's rate that team real quick. That freaking sucks, though. Bad news. That's terrible. That's bad news for Justin Herbert. Bad news for the Chargers offensive line. Hate to see that for Rashawn Slater. That sucks. That sucks. But you know what? That sucks. Hopefully, we're wishing him the best. Hopefully, he's able to, recover and figure it out. That really blows. That really blows. Sucks for Amari and Hampton, too. That sucks. But let's look at this team real quick. Utah Utes. Lamar, Michael Penix, Spencer Rattler. Don't know why you drafted Spencer Rattler. He's pointless. No need for him. Michael Penix and Lamar Jackson are cool, so that's a A. Running back, you got Saquon, Tyrone Tracy, Jadon Blue, Quinshon Judkins, Justice Hill. Saquon's fantastic, but these other guys suck. So I'm giving you a C here at your running back position. Wide receiver, you got Garrett, J-Mo, Zay, Jerry, Quentin Johnston, Jalen McMillan, and Adonai Mitchell. I'm going to give this your 3 wide receivers you have to start here. You have upside. I'm going to give it a B. Give it a flat B. I like it. It's not terrible. And then at tight end, you got Tucker Kraft, Colston Loveland, Elijah Arroyo. I think you made a few mistakes here drafting. I think you drafted... What did you do here? What did you mess up on? Why did this happen? You took him at pick 3. You took him at 22. You took him at 27. And then you went J-Mo Zay. Okay, so that's where you messed up. You messed up going J-Mo Zay. I think that's a little weak, but hey, whatever. So not a terrible team. Probably a C+. It is it's pretty average, not below average. Sorry, Utah Utes. Not a great team. Not in love with it, but I love you. You're a great person. Does anybody else out there want me to rate their team in this underdog draft? Let me know or forever hold your peace. If not, we're probably going to get out of here. And yeah, we're probably going to get out of here. But hey, if you didn't get into today's league, don't worry. You can get into another league on Monday. Just make sure you head on over to Underdog. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you right there. I'm talking to you. If the person who didn't get into today's league, who wanted to get into today's league but didn't, I'm talking to you. Go over to Underdog, download the app, make an account. Make sure you use code TCO when you sign up. That way you're going to get your first deposit matched up to $1,000 and a free pick. So if you put in $10, they'll match it up to $20. If you put in $5, they'll match it up to $10. Put some money in the app. Get that all ready to go. And then Monday at 5 p.m., join this damn live stream. Join this live stream. We will be going live at 5 p.m. We can talk about some of the preseason games. We can talk about the draft. We will draft, so we're going to do all that stuff. Head on over there, do that, and yeah, once you do all that stuff, you'll be able to join the draft on Monday and do your thing. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching another live stream. Make sure you head on over to Underdog. Use code TCO. If you're going to be putting some picks on tonight's game, head on over to Prize Picks. Use code TCO. If you make a $5 pick, if you put just $5 into the app, you're going to get another $50 in lineups instantly into your account, whether you win or lose. So head on over there. Make sure you use code TCO. All you got to do is play $5. That's it. $5 buckaroonies, and you can get $50 in lineups instantly into your account, whether you win or lose. So make sure you use code TCO over there on Prize Picks if you plan on playing and making some making some picks on tonight's games. And you want to know my picks? I will tell you right now what I got. Right now we got Riley Leonard to have less than 60 passing yards. By the way, this is not advice. These are just what I took. I'm taking Riley Leonard to have less than 60 passing yards. I'm taking Tyler Loop to have more than 1 field goal. I'm taking Joe Burrow to have less than 64 passing yards. And then I'm also taking Anthony Richardson to have more than 16 rushing yards, Chase Brown to have less than 17 rushing yards, Evan McPherson to kick more than 1 field goal, and Daniel Carlson to kick more than 1 field goal. That's what we're taking over on Prize Picks. Go sweat my picks if you feel so inclined. But yeah, thank you so much for watching another live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen over on Twitch, have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. Deuces. Bye.